If you're new to the channel, I welcome you at BBMPulsers. Thank you for stopping by. In this video, I'd like to show you this double coil BBMPulser 5BD model, which is based on 5B basic configuration, 5th generation version 2024. This configuration features two coils, A and B. The reason why I have two coils is so that you can expand your session time from 8 minutes to about 16 minutes. Yesterday I've been testing, I got it 18-minute session time for both of the coils together. Let's go over controls for this model. Here on the top I have on-off button and a couple USB ports. In the middle is a voltage meter, and this meter measures capacitor bank voltage. Pulse protection LED. These two buttons you can use to switch between coils A and B, and in the middle is the power adjustment. In this specific configuration I have power adjustment between 1.2 Tesla to 2.4 Tesla. It's a smooth adjustment that you can adjust, and I'll show you with the power meter how it works. Okay, so let me show you the side of the unit, inside of the unit. Okay, inside we have two thyristors, capacitor bank, 1.3 kilovolt, 400 microfarad, power supply which feeds the low voltage side of the circuit, two transformers to increase voltage from 110 or 220 up to 500, 480 volt, and then there's a voltage multiplier. There is a couple diodes here, and this capacitor is a part of the voltage multiplier, and they would raise a voltage to 1300 volt. And in this model I am charging these four capacitors to 1250 volt. There's a couple relays here. This is on-off relay, and that one is a thermal protection LED. I mean a relay that kicks in when coil gets hot and disconnects the power to stop charging the capacitor bank. And this relay activates everything. So in this setup I have a momentary push on-off button, and so this power supply down there is a standby power supply. It always works. That one only works when a unit works. So this is the inside of the unit, and let me show you the back. This is the back side of the unit. We have power in. It's either 110 or 220 volt AC. Usually it's 120 or 220. This client requested to have dual voltage for you to be used in Europe and here. So there is a voltage input switch between 110 and 220 volt AC. There is a fuse here, 8 amp fuse. It's a pull-out door, and there is a spare fuse in there as well. Okay, let's test the power output from this unit. Right now I have it on 1.2 Tesla. Let's power it up. Here you go, 1.2 Tesla on a meter, and as I increase the power, 1.6, 1.7, 1.8, 2 Tesla, 2.3, 2.4, 2.9. This is a pulsation speed on the highest, which is 2.4 Tesla. This is a pulsation speed at around 1.6 Tesla. And this is pulsation speed at 1.2 Tesla. Okay, these covers. These are 3D printed part, and it's been baked to improve layer adhesion, make it stronger so it doesn't break. Usually there's a weak spot right there, and when I bend it, it would break. Now it's all solid. I can bend it and it doesn't break. If each model now would come with 2 of these, black and white. Also, I'll have some other colors as well, like a red and brown color. Those are optional. This cover snaps over the coil just like this and provides a small gap in between coil over there and the surface here, so that when coil does gets hot, you don't burn yourself. Coil gets hot up to about 65 Celsius here. Before thermal protection kicks in, there is a thermal switches in each coil, and when that happens, thermal protection will start blinking, the coil will shut off, pulsation will shut off, and you will hear sound like beep 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 sound. At that point, if you have this type of model, you can switch between coil A and coil B and continue your session. Okay guys, just wanted to show you this model. By the way, let me go over the specs for this model. So this model draws 420 watt. On average. The max on average it will be 270 watts. Power output between 1.2 to 2.4 Tesla, which is 12,000 Gauss to 24,000 Gauss. Session time on average 7.5 minutes. Pulsation speed 1.19 Hertz, 71 pulses a minute on low, and on high it's about 19 pulses a minute. Power adjustment, built-in smooth low to high power adjustment. And dimensions of the unit: 16 inches by 12 inches by 7.25. Weight of the unit is 37 pounds. Capacitor bank 400 microfarad, 1300 volt. Does features magnetic isolation as a safety, end of session alarm, visual and sound alarm. It would come with a couple coil covers. Coil dimensions is total length is 12 inches. From this point here to here is 12 inches. And coil itself is 3.5 inches, and coil inside there's a plastic 1/4 inches around. So this is the south side of the coil, this is the north side of the coil. North side of the coil is used in 95% of the time. That's why I have this coil offset towards the left side, towards the north side, as you can see it in there through this semi-clear resin. The coil is offset to the left, so north side would output stronger signal because it's closer to the surface. Okay, coil wire is 6.5 feet. The coils is made using 0.6 millimeter strip wire, copper strip wire. It's a 15 millimeter wide, 0.6 millimeter thick, and each coil has about 6.2 meters of this copper strip. This unit is made in USA, and it would come with a 3-year warranty. These units are built to last, and they're well built, and will trigger your muscle on lowest end from even on 1.2 Tesla all the way to 2.4 Tesla. If you're interested to see more tests performed with this model, let me know, and or if you have any questions, you can leave a comments down below, and I'll try to get back in reply to all of them. Thank you for viewing my channel. Again, subscribe, like, share, and I'll see you in the next one.